going on here, Miss Puppers? What is going on here? Oh, that is fantastic. Looks lovely. Well, I maybe should say what's happening here. That's Wi-Fi coming soon to the outside. This hole, this drill bit. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is because. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Avery. This is because my husband is putting Wi-Fi outside, and if you guys know, I'm constantly losing reception out here on my lives. He is putting an outdoor Wi-Fi out here so that I'm not always losing my connection. This should make it so that I can get connection anywhere out here, you guys. And honestly, it's been a long time coming, and I'm so excited he's doing it, because it's really hard to go on lives and talk to everybody when I lose connection all the time. Good morning, everybody. No, my streams aren't going to cut off. They should never cut off. I should never have issues with, when it's windy or when I have different kinds of weather, then everything stops working. We shouldn't have that problem anymore. I have an update on Mr. Moo. I'm sorry I've not been on lately. I've really been busy. If you'll notice, Mr. Moo is walking slowly. He's very, honestly, he's not doing great. You can tell it hurts to like walk and move. I actually need to make sure he's locked in. He's already had his side time this morning, pasture, and so I need to lock him in. I told you guys, I've been giving him soaked feed, keeping an eye on him. He is doing better on the bidding. He does appear to be in pain. I have an anti-inflammatory and a pain reducer that I'm giving to him, but he still appears to be achy. Puppers, leave him alone. Look at the back end. He also does not enjoy taking his pain medication, so it is very difficult. He started to know what that syringe means. I have to give it to him orally, and it's very, very difficult now because he does not like it. This is typical of horses with Lyme's, he said. They don't stand squared up. They're constantly trying to find a place to be comfortable because their joints hurt. So this horse they believe he has Lyme's. He's been tested. I'm waiting for the results. They've put him on the medication. He hates the medication. It's difficult. He is, I would say, not comfortable, but he is able to eat. He's eating, he's drinking. I'm giving him probiotics. I'm doing the best I can for him. But he does appear achy. And they said that's normal. I mean, with Lyme's disease, I've actually personally had Lyme's several times. I have it chronically, so occasionally it will come back and literally haunt my body. So I know exactly what he's dealing with. I know exactly what you're dealing with, buddy. You don't feel like getting out of bed. You're sick. I relate with you, buddy. Hey, sweetheart. So the kids have been spoiling him. He gets soft treats. Right now he's miserable because if you look over here, this is the medicine I just had to give to him a little bit ago, and he hates the medicine. Even it's like apple flavored. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. He's a horse. He tastes the difference. Good morning, Melody. There's Melody. It's my middle daughter. She's a chicken. I I've gotten some emails that I need to respond to, but one of the emails said something about they collect miniatures and there's a chicken house them, even though they're people like that you don't necessarily know. I love that one. It was talking about miniatures and chickens, and Melody is my chicken lady. If you can see, all the chickens are following. Lime Girls Unite, Swole now. So so we can see, and then before the vet even checked him out, and I mean he's given me what I need to help him. It's just, and I'm sure it's because of his age, and that's what he said. Limes differently. It looks different. Oh no! Now I'm at 30. I was at 6. I was at 39. I'm not sure. Here goes Melody. She's gonna go and do chores. As I was saying though, every horse deals. I'm freezing. Am I getting better now? We are very windy here, and we're expecting storms today. And so, if you guys didn't catch the beginning of this live, Mike is actually putting in my Wi-Fi for outside right now. So that's happening.
That's where her nose goes, and then you...
Her nose goes in here. Yep. So what you should actually do is reach your hand, reach this hand around, yeah. Yeah, I'm moving closer to the house. The house is here, but Mike is putting in Wi-Fi for outside right now. This will make it so my lives are so much better, and I don't cut out, and I'm not cutting out when I go in the tack room, and I'm not cutting out if it's windy. I mean, I'm so excited. He's putting in the Wi-Fi. He's working on it right now. That's what the ladder is. That's up against the house. He's putting the Wi-Fi right out there. So Rosie has actually been getting, Melody's been working with Rosie every day. Rosie's actually getting, how is she doing? Good girl, Rose. Good girl, Rosie girl.
And I love how little John just trails along behind us.
Do you like to follow, buddy?
Whenever we're walking...
He says, I can do that too. I can do it too. I'm a big boy. I'm a good boy. I could do it too, Mom. Oh, I know, buddy. So I've been giving her a supplement because even though she's gained weight, I'm not necessarily happy with where her weight is at. I can still see some top line, and I just think she could put more on. She's an old pony, but I'm doing some things to help her, and she loves it. She gets soaked food, and she gets alone time away from the little guy. So I put her in here for a couple of hours, and she gets fed soaked feed. She loves it, and also a weight gain supplement, and I'm trying to help her put on a little bit more weight. And then Melody's been working with her every day, just walking her around and teaching her, leading her, which is so good for Rosie because it helps her to get exercise and it helps her to connect with the kids. She's a sweet girl, aren't you, Rose? Yeah.
But sometimes they have disagreements about treats.
They do. They have disagreements about treats. So if we just...
Sometimes I have to take the flag out.
She actually needs... We have a thinner... we have a thinner scissors, and we need to go through and thin her hair out because she has this big thick lock here. This needs to be thinned out. This could be thinned out. It's very, very thick. And He's jealous. He wants you to be his friend.
You're a good boy, John.
Hi, buddy.
I'll bring you in.
He's pretty. He needs to have his thinned out. I had thinned his out when he came, and then this needs to be thinned out. Yeah, he's definitely.
Good morning, Jamie.
I'll bring the thinning scissors out. Maybe not right away, but I need to bring it out. Here's my wannabe pony. What are you doing, James? Little John says, I'm getting the short end of the stick here. This isn't fair. John! Come here, John! It's funny. They have disagreements quite a bit, the ponies have, and we've even considered, finding a new place for one of them because of their disagreements, but they're actually, now that we've started separating Rosie for a couple hours during the day, Little John will miss her and want to be with her. James, come here. Look at James. See, I'm telling James wants to be a pony. I'm a pony. Pet me.
And Little John
Hey,
is a unicorn.
hey, Melody, I'm a pony. Melody, I'm a pony. I'm a mini pony. I'm a mini pony. Look at him.
Oh, that's adorable. I've always wanted to put his hair in.
Cap. What are you doing, kitty?
Come on, Rose.
Oh, James will steal your heart. He will steal your heart. He is a precious kitten. James was in the house, and I honestly wish he could have stayed. He started peeing on everything, and it wasn't a sickness. It was like a territorial thing. And my outside kitties are pretty spoiled here, but I wanted him to be in the house. And our other indoor cat, our permanent indoor cat, hated James. Now they're friends. Now that James has moved outside, they are friends. But it was very tense, and our inside cat started to have some serious behavior issues, as in he was miserable and hated us. Look at these two.
Oh, Rose. And I call him my sugar dumpling. Just Johnny. I also call him Johnny Cake.
Johnny Cake. Hi, Rose.
She's just like, Papa's wants to get in because every time I'm running with Rosie, she like paces across the fence.
Yeah, adults never should have been on him. Melody will occasionally ride him. Very occasionally. And when I say occasionally, I mean very, very much. Peter has started to ride him. Peter is 3. And Peter fits him very well. Scarlett also does. They're so little, and they ride so occasionally, and they're just basically being led around that is manageable, and doesn't harm him. And doesn't harm him. But he never should have been ridden by an adult. I don't care if he was fat. He never should have been ridden by an adult. No, you should not. He's a very good boy. He's very responsive. And he's very... There goes Miss Rosie. Bye, Miss Rose. Little John, I'm sure, will take off after them.
Come on, Rose. You got this. Good girl. Good girl.
It's so good for them to practice on the little ponies, because Actually, these guys tend to be a little more stubborn. Sometimes the bigger horses are actually easier to work with than these little ponies, because the little ponies can be stubborn. And so it's good for her to practice. She's less intimidated by Rosie. Sometimes when she gets with the bigger horses, she gets a little bit more intimidated when she's leading them and working with them. And so the pony is much less intimidating, and she's very responsive and very good. And even if we're trying to put weight on her, it is still good for her to be exercised and to move those joints. She's older, a little more, I would say, she doesn't appear to be stiff, but to keep those joints moving, Melody will lead her around and sometimes take her out. Melody, they said you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
She says thanks. You have a friend, Rose? Do you have a friend, Rosie?
Mom?
Yeah.
He's so mad and jealous right now.
Little John is very jealous of this situation right now.
Maybe
To get the halter on, but
yeah, I've tried it once with him, but he ran away.
yeah, the thing is when you put that, do is actually put your one hand around this side, and then you pull halter up from behind.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Rosie though.
Rosie's pretty
Rosie will do whatever you want her to do.
sometimes.
I mean, yeah, better than Little John. Little John's still learning.
He's trying to check my pockets for trees.
Yes, so he looks like a mini Belgian. That's why his name is Little John. His name is Little John, and I had a Big John, and Big John was a giant Belgian. And he looks like Big John, except compacted into a smaller size. So my husband is currently working on, this is my husband Mike, and he's down here putting in my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I do lives quite often here, and my lives usually have issues with cutting in and out, being blurry. Depending on where I go, I lose reception. So, here's Moo. Moo's eating, which is good. He's doing better. Doing better with being able to eat. There's Miss Lovey. So Mike, my darling husband, who I'll show, is putting in my Wi-Fi, which should make my connection not suck completely. Hello, Mike, the Wi-Fi man.
Hello.
What's that spidery looking thing up there?
It's the new outdoor router.
Outdoor router.
It's supposed to have a 1/4 mile range.
1/4 mile range, folks. I'm telling you, that's not a 1/4 mile.
No.
So we should have plenty of range.
I hope so.
When does it start working?
I have to hook up wires inside.
He has to hook up wires inside, guys, but you have 350 people watching you do the Wi-Fi.
Jeez.
Yeah, I better fix your hair. I look like I rolled out of bed and came on alive. Look at this. Oh, it's gonna be great. Tell Mike he's awesome.
Any data people on there?
Jeannie says you're awesome.
Yeah, we're hoping it's going to work in the tack room with the door shut.
With the door closed. Can you guys imagine? I can show you guys my tack room clean out. When I go in there and clean out, I'm like, oh, I could totally turn this on. You guys could watch the transformation of my tack room in 20 minutes. But we can't do that because the Wi-Fi doesn't work in the tack room. But that is about to change, I hope. I hope. So he's working on that currently. Thank you, moderators. Nope, sorry. No OnlyFans. My OnlyFan is my husband. My OnlyFan is my husband. This sweetie I just showed that's putting in the Wi-Fi He is also the person who built me this beautiful setup for my rescue horses. Built me the hay feeder for my rescue horses. Built me that shed for my mini ponies. Melody's feeding. Lovey and Normie are separated temporarily while I was making sure that Moo gets his food. But thank you, yes, thank you to my Papa's. What you think? This is Pepper. She's our livestock guardian dog. Hey, beauty. So, thank you guys, moderators, thank you. So here's Moo. Melody's checking up on Moo.
And maybe I'll get Papa's a treat.
Is she having a treat? Or he?
Yeah, he's having a treat. He's very happy.
So,
Papa's wants to
yeah, we got some quitting going on here where he's rejecting the food. So if he wants to eat it, oh, dude, well, maybe second time's the charm. If you're new here, our website is bigjohnandfriends.org, where you can go on and read about my rescues and read about what we do and read each of their individual stories. This is Moo. He's currently dealing with Lyme's disease, which is what we think, 99% sure it's Lyme's disease. He's being tested right now, but I have him on the medication. But Lyme's ticks are very prevalent here. I spray my horses 2 to 3 times a day, and we still find ticks. It's the ticks are very bad here, and Lyme's disease runs rampant. I have it chronically. So Lyme's disease is very, very dangerous here in Minnesota. And now it appears that one of my horses has it. Yes, this is Moo. Mr. Moo Cow. Hi, buddy. He's disguising himself as a cheetah. Are you disguising yourself as a cheetah, Mr. Mooster? I love you. I know, buddy. I know you don't feel the greatest, buddy. I'm sorry. Good boy. Yeah, he is a beautiful horse. He was an Amish kill pen horse. So most of my horses, I have 5 right now. 4 of them came from the kill pen, where they have the potential to be shipped to slaughter. Usually minis are not shipped to slaughter, but bigger horses can be shipped to the border for slaughter. So he was an Amish horse. He was too old to do the work that they wanted him to do. And so then he ended up dumped in a kill pen. And that's where we stepped in and we rescued him. He was a lot thinner when we got him, so we put weight on him. He was very shy. He didn't know what treats were. He didn't know what pets were. Now he's the sweetest boy. But he is currently struggling with Lyme's disease. I would like to say thank you to people who have donated and helped me out financially. It's been a rough week for me. We put a horse down earlier this week that we had bailed from a kill pen, and us and our viewers had really become invested in his life, and we had to have him put down earlier this week. And now Moo is sick. So it's been a lot. So I appreciate people's kind words and supporting and helping our channel and helping our horses, because if you're here and you're new, like if you guys like, that helps out the channel. Like, that's free, easy, double tap, like anything I make from my channel, anything, and I don't make a lot right now, especially. I usually make it from individuals donating, but if this channel grows and grows, any money I make from the channel, I'm sticking back into rescue horses. I'm sticking back into horses that are in poor condition and going to be shipped to slaughter. Me too. Yeah, he's such a good horse. He's such a good boy. It's really unfair, that these horses end up in a kill pen, just incredible souls. Sweet, sweet, sweet horses. So we live close to Iowa, close to Wisconsin. We're in the southeast corner of Minnesota. Here's our spot. So the horses were just out. That's our pasture. And the horses go out there twice daily for 2 to 3 hours of pasture time. They love the pasture. And we do that, and then we do a round bale feeder, and then they have free access to salt mineral, which is down in their shelter. They have shelter. All the horses have shelter in case of storms, in case of anything that comes up. They're all quite loved and cared for here. Yeah, so limes comes from ticks. So it's these tiny little ticks. They're hardly visible. They're tiny here. And basically they feast on the horse, and then they infect the horse with Lyme's disease. And Lyme's disease comes in all forms. It affects everybody different. It affects horses differently. And so Moo is showing some more significant signs of it. He's pretty sick guy. It's affecting his neurological, which is not good. When I get the test back, they're also testing. They're testing him for Lyme's, but they're also going to test him to see how long he's had it. Like, they can actually tell that. So they're going to test to find out like how long he's had it. And that will be good. Moo, you're gonna brush his tail. I need to brush your tail, buddy. Oh, I know where Brainerd is. Yep, that's about 6 hours from us. So I know where Brainerd is. I've actually been to Itasca. They have really pretty blue water in Itasca. It's so blue and beautiful. I've been in Itasca, so I know where Brainerd is. Hello from Alabama. Very cool. I'm in Nebraska. Yes. Unfortunately, we get all kinds of buggy problems here. Between flies, mosquitoes, ticks. That's why I find it so important, and I try to spray these guys. I have a homemade spray that I make, and I use that. Melody's out here brushing, but now she's getting attacked. Do you have anything for me to eat? Hello.
I literally just gave him 2 treats.
Melody, there's 500 people watching. What? 500 people are watching. My children ride the minis, but not anything excessive, and not very often. Both minis came from a kill pen. Little John's recovering from some serious foot issues. When we got Little John, the mini that she's working with right now, she's trying to braid his mane, and he's walking around and she's still braiding it. When we got him, his back feet were grown out about 6 to 8 inches longer than they should be. So he's recovering, and my farrier's working to get his feet under control. And so they don't ride often. And then Rosie had serious weight issues when she came. So she's also working through some problems. What?
Those little rubber band hair things.
I don't know if I do. I don't think I have them in my tack room.
I was gonna braid Little John's hair.
Oh my gosh. He's so cute. Yeah, so they do ride, it's just occasionally, and it's nothing hardcore. It's nothing hardcore because, well, A, we don't do that. The horses have already, the horses have spent, that are here, most have spent their lives working, or they've just not had the greatest lives. So when they come here, we try to give them the best retirement or the best life that we can, depending on what that looks like. All right. How is he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Moo. He doesn't feel the greatest. I need to let Lovey and Norman out. Hey everybody, welcome. If you're new here, this is our channel. We do rescue.
No, Mom.
Okay, do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna let him out, Mom. That's what she says. My name is Anna. This is Big John and Friends. You can look at our website, bigjohnandfriends.org. Ooh, Pupper saw something, so if you watch her, she is, I don't know if you guys can see her. When she sees something that's suspicious, she takes off. She's a very fast dog. She looks big and teddy. No, not out there, honey. Nope. Opening the gate to come in here. They've already been outside today. Oops. Yes, we're in Minnesota. So, of the horses, I've rescued the 2 minis, Moo, and then down here, Lovey. And so, there's a kill pen not far from us, and so that kill pen will ship to slaughter. So we bail the horses out of there. If you want to read their stories, bigjohnandfriends.org is our website. I need to update a few things on there. We have just recently rescued a horse that we had to have put down, and so I need to update his story. That would be Phoenix. He is no longer with us, but everyone else here, 1, 2, 4 of the 5 of my horses are from a kill pen. So we bring them here and then give them the love and care that they deserve. A lot of them have served their entire life and don't deserve to be disregarded after they've spent their lives working for people. To be dumped in a kill pen is just unfair. There are thousands of horses. Here, I'll let these guys out. There are thousands of horses. Puppers, don't chase her. There are thousands of horses that go through the kill pens. We're just blessed and fortunate enough to be able to help some of those and give them the life they deserve. Puppers, stop. No. Why don't you go out? Yeah, she knows. Go out. England, hello, welcome. So this is Miss Lovey. She was a tried and true rescue case. She came into the kill pen. They didn't think she was going to make it. So she was so thin and had infection and a halter grown into her head that they just threw her in a stall. They thought she would die. Threw her in a stall with some food and water and just kept throwing food and water in. And she started to look like a half decent horse. And so after that, they listed her on their website. She was still thin skin and bones, didn't have the correct care, but at least they gave her a chance and listed her. They could have just sent her to slaughter or let her die, but they actually listed her. She was thin, walking around. She had marks in the halter. She still had the remnants of the halter. She's very, very head shy. You couldn't hardly touch her head. I mean, she was very, very nervous. And here she is thriving. After people helped me get her out of the kill pen, then people helped me get her fattened up, get the vet to look at her and get her taken care of. Okay, why don't you not? She's kind of cranky today. So yeah, this is Lovey. She's come a long way. So she's from a kill pen. She's an Arabian mare. She's a senior, so she's older. But she's a fantastic horse. She's beautiful. This is Normie. He's my only one that's not from a kill pen. He's my first horse. He's an Arabian. He's the only one who's not from a kill pen. This is Moo. Moo's just not feeling the greatest. I think we're gonna leave you be, buddy. And then this is Rosie. She was an Amish workhorse, Amish pony for 20 years of her life. And then she had hoof issues and she was super thin and she got dumped. And then Little John in there, the little guy, Melody's little friend, he's at a salon. He's getting his hair done. She's braiding his hair. He looks like a fancy show pony. He's only 5, but his feet were so badly deformed and grown out that we didn't know if the farrier was going to be able to actually get him straightened out. But after farrier work, he's doing much better. I should just take you guys in very quickly and show you his feet right now. If you were with me at the beginning, his feet had grown out about 8 inches or so. His back feet looked like elf shoes, and here they are now. So these were grown out to about here. These back feet were grown out to about here, and he could hardly walk. Say hi, buddy. Oh, look at him.
Oh my goodness, look at him. He looks hilarious.
I'm sorry, you look so funny. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, but I am laughing at you. You looked so funny. I have to redo that live and take a screenshot of that. He looked so funny. Oh, look at him. He's at the salon. He's getting his mane all fancy.
He's already cute. I can just hop on it.
Oh. That was actually a good point. When you have horses, 9 times out of 10, you don't care about your own hair that much. That person got blocked, but you sure had a good point.
I'm pushing those.
Scarlett's taking care of little Rosalina. They had a good point. My hair's probably just as wild. I don't know. It just struck me funny. Like the look on his face, the angle was hilarious. You heard his feelings. Give it a carrot. He has had 1 too many treats this morning. Melody gave him treats.
2 treats.
I gave him treats. Did you give him any treats?
I gave him 2.
She gave him.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
Oh.
He has met his treat quota for the day. We love him to death, Little John there, but he doesn't need as many treats as he gets, but he's quite loved and gets quite spoiled. All right, I actually have to go. I am going to be late. I have somewhere to be, but please, if you enjoy rescue horses, following rescue horses stories, please like and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot. Honestly, without this channel, I wouldn't have been able to bail as many horses as I have and to help as many horses as I have. If you check out my website, it's bigjohnandfriends.org, bigjohnandfriends.org, and on there you can find rescue wish list, ways to donate. You can just read their stories and hear about what we do. Yeah, I have pictures of them, updated pictures. Whoopsie, there's a bee. No thanks. So, you people are insane. I think that's the word of the day. Yes, people are wild. And when you get so many people in a chat, things can go any which way very quickly. But I do appreciate all of the people who who support my channel. I need to be on email reply, but I just want you guys to know, like, I have read every email that people have sent me regarding the decision I had to make earlier this week regarding Phoenix. I have read and I've enjoyed and I have so appreciated the kindness, the outpouring of kindness that people have just extended, the grace, the kindness, and the love on this channel is fantastic. It literally helps. It helps me process, and it's so uplifting and encouraging. And so I appreciate you guys so very much. So thank you. If you've sent an email or reached out or commented, and just been a support, I appreciate it greatly. These horses are my life. I love them to death. And the last thing we want is to have to do what I did, but I rest confident in that decision, and I appreciate people reaching out and being kind. I appreciate that. So, that being said, again, if you want to read more about our rescues, read more about what we do, bigjohnandfriends.org. Don't feel pressured, but if you want to donate 100%, every penny we make goes towards our horses. Anybody who has horses knows it's very, very, very expensive. It's very, very, very expensive to keep horses, and we know that, and we do our very best. But because of you guys, we've been able to really spoil them and give them only the best, and we just appreciate that. They get a beautiful retirement here, and that's in part thanks to you guys. Oh man, do we have some idiots in here? Can I just say it? Can we just say it? I mean, is it illegal to just call it out? You know, I usually talk so much, and my moderators are so good that you nincompoops don't usually get to sneak in here because my moderators get your buns out like stat. But my gosh, there's some idiots up in here. Do you guys have nothing better? It is a Saturday. Go clean your sock drawer. Go find something to do. Go be productive. Go rescue a horse. Go rescue a dog. If you can't do that, a cat. Maybe a bunny. There's plenty of bunnies that need rescuing. Do something with your life, damn it. Like, do you have nothing better to do than sit on my live and say dumb shit? Okay. That's all. I just gonna let that out the bag. Just like, really? This is Papa's. Papa's say goodbye. Papa says goodbye. And this is James. And I love James to death. He is such a sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Aren't you, James? He's getting annoyed with me. All right. Take care, Sonny. Take care, everybody. Thank you guys for jumping on the live. I'll see you on the next one. I'll keep you posted on Moo. You know, as you can see, he's hopefully in recovery mode. Not feeling the greatest this morning. So I just keep my eye on him, keep giving him the medicine and doing everything I'm supposed to do. Okay. Take care. God bless. Peace out. I gotta go because I'm gonna be late. Everybody have a great Saturday. Have a good weekend. Hopefully be live tomorrow. James is cute. He is very cute.